There is a side of fasting that many people don't understand. Fasting is not just about skipping food. It is not a religious routine. Fasting is war, and the first battlefield is within you. Jesus said in Matthew 17:21, "This kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting." That means there are battles in your life that will not move until you engage spiritually. Today, we're exposing the hidden war happening inside you and why fasting is your weapon. The Bible says in Galatians 5:17, "For the flesh desires what is contrary to the spirit." There is a constant battle inside every person. Your flesh wants comfort. Your spirit wants growth. Your flesh wants pleasure. Your spirit wants discipline. And most people are losing this battle daily. Why? Because the flesh is constantly fed. Food, entertainment, comfort, distraction. But the spirit is neglected. Fasting changes that balance. When you fast, something powerful happens. You begin to weaken the dominance of your flesh. David said in Psalm 35:13, "I humbled my soul with fasting." Fasting is self-humbling. It is you telling your body you're not in control anymore. Real-life example. Someone struggling with addiction keeps praying, but nothing changes. But when they introduce fasting, suddenly urges reduce, awareness increases, discipline begins to grow because the flesh is no longer being fed constantly. Fasting reveals things you didn't know about yourself. When you remove food and comfort, you start to notice irritation, restlessness, emotional instability. Why? Because those things were always there. They were just being covered. Real life experience. Someone starts fasting and suddenly realizes they rely on food for comfort. They can't stay still. They avoid silence. Fasting exposes the truth, and truth is the first step to freedom. Discipline is not built in comfort, it is built in resistance. Every time you say no to your flesh, you strengthen your spirit. Fasting trains you to say no to temptation, control your desires, stay focused under pressure. And this discipline affects every area of your life. Fasting is not just about food. It is about control. It is about alignment. It is about war within you. And until you win the battle inside, you cannot win the battles outside. If this opened your eyes, subscribe for part 2 and comment, "I will win the battle within." In part 1, we talked about the battle within you. But fasting doesn't just deal with internal struggles. It also confronts external spiritual resistance. There are things in your life that are not just physical problems, they are spiritual battles. And fasting is a weapon. Before Jesus began his ministry, he fasted. Luke 4:1-2 shows Jesus fasting for 40 days. Then Luke 4:14 says, Jesus returned in the power of the Spirit. Fasting came before power. Real life pattern. People who fast consistently begin to notice increased clarity, stronger convictions, better decision making, because fasting aligns you spiritually. In Daniel 10:12-13, Daniel prayed and fasted, but the answer was delayed for 21 days due to spiritual resistance. That means your answer can be released, but still be resisted. Fasting strengthens your position in that battle. Real life example. Someone is stuck for years, no progress. They begin consistent fasting. Suddenly, opportunities open. Delays reduce, movement begins, fasting breaks resistance. In Ezra 8:23. So we fasted and petitioned our God, and he answered. Fasting is not manipulation, but it is a sacrifice. And sacrifice shows seriousness. It says, this matters. And often, that is when things begin to shift. Start small. Begin with one day. Stay hydrated. Spend time in prayer. Reduce distractions. Fasting is not just avoiding food. It is seeking God intentionally. Some battles will not respond to comfort. They will not respond to routine. They will only respond when you engage in war. And fasting is war. If you're ready to take your spiritual life seriously, subscribe and comment. I'm ready for the battle.